Good morning, dreamers.
Good morning.
What day of the week is it?
Wednesday.
It's your favorite day of the week.
Yeah.
Just be honest with you guys, we haven't had a whole lot of big wins on the homestead this week, but we've had a few wins, so we'll acknowledge those. First, obviously we dropped off that hog at the processor yesterday. We'll get it back in about 2 weeks. We can do hogs at home. We've said this before, but I don't have like a walk-in cooler or a dedicated big work area that has all the industrial band saws and whatnot to do them, so it's more of a chore for us to do it at home. And if shit hits the fan, we will do them at home. But he's so daggone cheap, it just makes sense to take him to the processor and use our time elsewhere. So that's pretty cool. We were able to save a little bit of time.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday I found the septic. Got a lot of digging to find where the end is, but I found the septic, so that's a start in the right direction. So hopefully by the end of the week we'll be able to flush the toilet on a regular basis with no problems.
And wash regularly.
Yeah.
More. Showering is.
Yeah. So I did all that work to clean the drain line from the house to the septic,
Mm-hmm.
and we have decided that wasn't the problem. So now we've got to get the septic pumped so that I can check the baffle on the output to the leach field and make sure that it is not clogged. Either way, it'll give us like 1,500 gallons worth of septic before we have to fight it again. I hope we don't have to fight it again, though.
And we're back to a small family, so
Yeah.
hopefully it will last us. Since we've lived here 6 years, we've been big families. Like we've had multiple other people have lived with us throughout the past 6 years. This is the first time that we've been pretty consistent and just us. So hopefully it will last.
I think at one point, how many we have in here that summer? 14?
14 kids.
14 kids! Oh my God.
14 kids.
In an old farmhouse with one bathroom.
One bathroom. And that was when we got the van, because we needed the
we had to have the 15 passenger
van.
Yeah, it was crazy. But so we got that. We're excited to get that solved, obviously.
Yeah.
The group's doing well. Thank y'all for participating. We've obviously had folks step up to do a couple Teachers Tuesdays, so that's something I'm grateful for. Thank y'all. And again, if you missed it, Jake's class is spot on the way for you to make money. That's also a win. Dylan and I were able to get stuff organized in the apartment. We call it the apartment. It's the space above the garage. We were going to turn it into an apartment for the kids one day, but they don't want to live out there right now because it's so far away.
Attached to their parents.
I thought that Dylan, soon to be 16, would want his own space, but nope, not yet. So we got offered some more firewood to split last night, which is kind of cool. I'm grateful for that. There's always a need for firewood, and my buddy told me the other day, he was like, Chase, it's too late in the year to be cutting firewood for the year. I said, brother, I'm working on next year's, man. You're all wrong, dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna keep on working on getting that surplus built up because we understand how important heat is. And one of the things we were told when we bought this house was, oh, the power never goes out. And I was like, because I was like, what do you guys do for backup heat? Oh, the power never goes out, and if it does, it's only a few hours. The power goes out all the time.
Yeah.
So that wood stove heat is something that we can rely on and are grateful for, and it keeps the house nice and toasty, don't it?
Yeah, we have a block house, so it keeps it, like, we do have to keep, usually if we stock it really good before we go to bed, the chill is still out by morning. So we're still pretty good that we don't have to, like, get up in the middle of the night to restock it or anything. The kids are pretty toasty because they're on the downstairs level, so they complain sometimes. Like, Sophie's right off the fire room, so she's well toasted.
Oh yeah.
Genesis is in the back, so she likes being colder, so she doesn't have a problem with it. And we're upstairs, so sometimes it's hot and sometimes it's cold, but we prefer chilly like Genesis too, so just not when we get up, and it needs to be toasty.
Yeah, nobody wants to get out from under warm covers when it's cold in the morning, right? I don't know. Something about being cold and just bundled up in a big blanket is just so comforting, and I don't want to get out. I understand. But I am that guy. When the clock says it's time to get up, if I hadn't already got up before the clock, which is pretty normal, I'm like, let's get up, let's do it. Drives her nuts.
Just want to sleep in.
Well, guys, we hope to hear about the wins on your homestead this week. I am going to try to pressure can some dry beans. I've looked at different people's methods. I saw Brandon's method and Danielle's, and Katrina messaged me her method. I might do like a batch of each style and then label them as an experiment so that we can see how we like them when it's all said and done. But we're going to try to get that done this week. I definitely need to make another batch of hot sauce because I'm out. I did not make enough last year, which is crazy because I usually don't run out until like January. So I've got to make another batch of hot sauce. But other than that...
Oh, one other win that while I'm thinking of it. The first Christmas card came in.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Dad. Thank you. Yeah. So I'm going to get something neat to string and use like old-fashioned clothespins and hang them all from the string. But yeah, we got the first Christmas card. We've got to start this weekend filling them out so that we can get them mailed out to you all. But thank you, Deb. That was awesome, and I do like the card. It's pretty cool. But again, like I said, we look forward to hearing you guys' wins. And as always, till next time.
Keep dreaming.